Hi guys, welcome back. I am 12 weeks, I think. I'm sick, so my brain isn't functioning right today, and I decided that I am going to be posting the bad and the ugly side of all of this good, bad, and the ugly. I talk about the good because it's a very exciting process a lot, but not being able to have ibuprofen for the first time when I really needed it was kind of a shocker. I'm doing Tylenol to keep the fever down, and but it's not doing much for body aches and all that stuff, so it's definitely not a virus that a time to have a virus when you can't have ibuprofen, especially if it's one of the things that is going to really help control pain and fever. The fever is okay. It's been brought down by the Tylenol, but it's still just kind of yuck. What else? The bad and the ugly. I'm kind of having a brain fart. It's not that there's not horrible things, but bad and ugly. Okay. Horse pills. I'm so sick of the vitamins. I've started to forget taking them because I don't want to. They're awful. Like, they're this big, and each of them are about the size of a quarter, and you have to eat them 4 times a day. It's just but it's something you have to do because your body's not getting the right nutrients and absorbing them like they used to, so you need to pump up your vitamin intake big time. I do still throw up here and there, especially I've kind of figured out, like I said in my last video, starches and stuff like that are just not my friend. So when you get that starchy stuff, you end up having, where it feels like it's stuck. That's kind of what it is. And that's just me. I've heard other people, it's different for them, but that's what I've noticed. Bread, really dry, anything. So like chicken, even boiled chicken that's shredded tends to just be so dry. So I have a really hard time with chicken for some reason. So anything that's dried and starchy, French fries or anything. Not that I'm eating a bunch of them, but it's just a couple. That's all it takes for me to go, yuck, I don't feel good. What else? I have been drinking alcohol again, just wine, but I did notice I'm able to only get about like a half of a glass, and I feel it. So that's what they say when they say you're going to need to watch out for how you handle your alcohol is very, very true. I am still feeling amazing as far as energy and all that stuff goes, but I think what I've been struggling with is my skin. So I'm starting to, back up. I'm starting to get to the point where all of my favorite clothes now do not fit. That's depressing already too, because I'm just starting to I can't fit them anymore. Like my jeans right now that I'm wearing are just like huge, and these were the jeans that fit me really well. So today's my last day wearing them. This shirt is huge. Sorry if I gave a show there, but I just need to show you like how massive this thing is. And these are my comfy favorite clothes kind of thing, and I'm gonna have to throw them out. So right now I'm just been purchasing extra large. I'm actually getting down to the larges and extra larges, which is really exciting. I'm in size 16 pants now, and that's low for me because I was in a 22 before. My dress size is also like a 12, 14. So it's exciting, but at the same time, I can't afford to. All these clothes that I collected throughout the years in a matter of weeks are now too big. So I put on a dress the other day for church and realized I can't wear this to church. I look like I'm homeless, like I'm wearing a circus tent. It was a maxi dress, so I was tripping all over it, and it was a depressing thing, because now I decided today I really have to go through my clothes, because I have a ton and I don't fit almost all of it now. So I'm gonna have to live off of my cheap Amazon and Walmart finds of $10 shirts and stuff here and there, until I start buying more clothes. I am getting to the point where the weight loss is slowing down, which is kind of nice, because I was worried about my skin. I'll go back to that now. My skin, I was starting to get that really elastic skin on my inner arms and inner thighs. And it's something that I don't think most people notice, but I notice it because I can see my body when the clothes come off and stuff. And I ended up kind of hating my body for different things at this point. But I mean, I'm still losing. I'm 217 pounds, which is only 1 pound down from last week, but it's a slow process, and I am starting to be able to eat more, so it's gonna slow down. I didn't start working out this week like I said I was going to again, but I will, and I think once I start toning, my weight's gonna fluctuate again also. I don't know if I mentioned, but the vitamins are becoming an issue. I know I need to keep taking them, but I need to find something else, because right now I'm taking these horse pills the size of a quarter, and they're chewable Flintstones type vitamins, but taking those huge vitamins 4 times a day, it's disgusting, and I'm so over it. But I don't want my hair to fall out, and it's been thinning out a little bit, but I already had such thick hair that losing some of it isn't a big deal for me. I just need to make sure I don't lose too much of it, and it's a normal process to go through. What else? Good, bad, and the ugly. I have unwanted male attention. Although I'm not saying, oh, I'm so attractive or anything, but I can be walking in the grocery store, and this might be something people can't relate to unless they've lost an abundance of weight, but you don't tend to get hit on too often when you're a bigger gal. And when I am just at the grocery store right now, I'm getting this kind of unwanted male attention. Even when I'm pushing 3 kids around in a cart by myself with my wedding ring on, it's something I haven't had to deal with for a really long time, so I'm not sure how to handle it, to be honest. But to me, it's kind of disgusting, just because it looks like I'm a single mother. I'm not. My husband's just off right now for business, but it is, and it's kind of annoying, and it's getting to the point where I don't know what to do with it. I just ignore it, obviously, but it's frustrating. And it's not just that, it's compliments and comments. You are only a few weeks into this weight loss journey, and people start telling you, oh my God, you look so much better, or oh my gosh, look how much weight you've lost, or your husband's gonna be so surprised when he sees you. And it's these comments that are positive comments, and people mean them from the bottom of their heart, and even you say them, and you smile, and you're excited about the process, but inside you're still the fat girl, right? Like you still are kind of like, well, what was wrong with me before? Even though you know it's not healthy, it's not the best way you can choose to live your life, but I don't know, it's uncomfortable having that kind of stuff thrown at you, because it's just yesterday you were less of a person, because I don't know, it's kind of a win or a lose-lose situation, because you don't want people to not comment that you're doing a good job, but then you still kind of tend to be protective of that person that you were, even though that was not who you wanted to be. And it's good that you lost it. Sorry, my throat's going out. So, but it's just one of those things. You want to make sure that you don't take everything so personally, and that's what I keep trying to do. This is a very long video, I'm sorry, and I think it's because I'm sick and I'm stammering around, but I did want to kind of let you guys know that there is a process of this that isn't so pleasant all the time, and it's not going to be, bam, you're beautiful and skinny and everything's golden. And unless you have a ton of money, you're not going to be in the best clothes all the time. You're going to be looking all raggedy like I do right now. But today I was able to exchange a dress because I bought a dress last month for something for my husband's business meeting, and it had to be kind of a business casual, formal type deal. So I bought a dress. It fit me great, and then 2 weeks later I had to go back and exchange it because it was 2 sizes too big. So that is exciting. It's really great, but it was kind of like, well, shoot, I really liked that dress. I found a different one, and actually it's form-fitting, which is something I haven't worn in a really, really long time. I had to buy Spanx too, but it's exciting. It is an exciting process. But them Spanx were almost $40. And if that's just for Spanx, what are you gonna do with everything else when you're starting to grow out of every single thing you own? That's, I think, my biggest frustration right now, except for the being unable to have ibuprofen. But I did just want to pop in and leave a super, super long video about the kind of downsides of things because I'm feeling grumpy and cranky and blah. So have a good week.